علی کوچولو، علی بونگیر، نصف شب از خواب پرید، چشماشو هی مالید با دست، 3-4 تا خمیازه کشید، پا شد نشست. چی دیده بود خواب یه ماهی دیده بود. هر کی که بود علی کوچولو محو تماشاش شده بود، واله و شیداش شده بود. همچی که دست برد که به اون رنگ روان، نور جوان نقره نشون دست بزنه، برق زد و بارون زد و آب سیاه شد، شکم زمین زیر تن ماهی وا شد. علی کوچولو نکنه تو جاد وول بخوری، آب مثل خواب نیست که آدم از این سرش فرو بره، از اون سرش بیرون بیاد. تو چهارراهش وقت خطر. ماهی که ایمون نمیشه، نون نمیشه، اون یه وجب پوست تنش واسه واتی تنبون نمیشه. دست به ماهی بزنی از سر تا پات بو میگیره، بو تو دماغا میپیچه، دنیا ازت رو میگیره. بگیر بخواب که کار باطل نکنی، با فکرای 100 تای غاز حل مسائل نکنی. آب یهو بالا اومد و حلفی کرد و تو کشید، انگار که آب جفتشو جست و تو خودش فرو کشید. قل طلب طلب، چرخ میزدن رو سطح آب تو تاریکی چند تا حباب. علی کجاست و باغچه، چی میچینه آلوچه باغ بالا، جرأت داری بسم الله. Everyone knows that you and I peered into the garden through the weary window and picked the apple from the joyous distant branch. Everyone fears, but you and I joined the lamp, the water, the mirror, and feared not. I speak not of the flimsy bond between two names, or union somewhere inside the bloated pages of an ancient ledger. I speak of my happy hair, touched by the burning punis of your kisses, and the defiant intimacy of your touch, and the brilliance of your nakedness, like the scale of a fish underwater. I speak of the life in a silvery song, bubbling spring murmurs at dawn, a stove in which useless things burn to ash, an earth bearing a seed of new life, birth, growth, pride. I speak of our loving hands that have built a bridge above the dark night over which travel messages of perfume, light, and breeze. And here I am, a woman alone, at the threshold of a wintry time, coming to understand the world's pollution and the elemental pessimism of the sky. And these impotent, concrete hands, the wind's blowing through the street, and I think of the flowers mating, buds on thin anemic stems, and this tired, tubercular time. And the figure of a man passes by the dank trees, A man whose ropes of blue veins have wound up about his throat like dead snakes, pounding those bloody syllables in his angry temples. On the threshold of a cold season, at the death watch of the mirrors and the lamentations of pale vicissitudes, at this dusk pregnant with the wisdom of silence, how can you say stop to someone walking like that, patiently, heavily, lost? How can you tell him he's dead, he's never lived? I'm cold, and I think I can never be warm again. I'm naked, 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 naked as the hush between the words of love. All my wounds come from loving, 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 loving. All my being is a dark verse, making you new in itself, carrying you to the dawn of perpetual growth and budding. In this verse, I have breathed you out. In this verse, I have grafted you to the tree, to the water, to the fire. Life is perhaps a long street where a woman passes daily holding a basket. Life is perhaps a rope with which a man hangs himself from a branch. Life is perhaps a child returning home from school. A journey of a mass through linear time, and with a mass impregnating the barren line of time. A mass of conscious imagery returning from the feast of a mirror, and thus it is that one dies and another lives on. I know a sad little fairy whose home is in an ocean and who softly, softly pours her heart out through a flute. A sad little fairy who dies at night with a kiss, to be reborn at dawn with a kiss.